This video is going to be short, and there's not new stuff in this assignment today, so I'm not really going to draw something while you watch me do it. I'm just going to point out a couple of things. This is our final 2-point perspective drawing. This is going to be a 2-day thing. I don't think I put it on the handout, but you have today and tomorrow, and then you got a week off, right? So you got plenty of time. But there's not going to be a new assignment tomorrow. This is the final 2-point perspective drawing that we're going to do. So it's going to be a building on a corner, all right? And you got to add some details. What details do you have to add? I have some suggestions. There are some things that are required and some things that are kind of up to you. I would set the background color if I were you. Construct the building on the corner. That's kind of not new. We did a thing like that earlier, and I'm going to show you my example in a minute. Add at least one door and some windows on your building. All right, draw them using the perspective guides. Include some text in your design. Get the text in there and work to get it in perspective if it needs to be in perspective. Include an image in your design somehow. Be creative, find a way. We did an assignment with that. And then at least 2 more extra things in your design. And it could be almost anything: sun in the sky, the clouds up in the sky, a lamppost, flowers, trees, an airplane flying by, birds, whatever you can come up with, right? A little bit of creativity there. I'm going to show you mine, and then we're going to be pretty much done with this movie. I'm going to mark up a couple of things so you can see them here. And when you're doing the perspective thing, one thing you may want to make sure that you do, this little thing looks like a magnet. And you know, you're probably going to be mad at me. I probably should have told you this earlier. This little thing looks like a magnet. When you're working in the perspective thing, make sure that that's turned on. If it's got a slash through it, that means your lines won't necessarily like snap to the perspective guide. So make sure that that little magnet does not have a slash on it. You want it to snap to the vanishing points. That really kind of helps. So I've got my perspective guide turned on right now. You can see what it looks like with the guides turned on. You can see my building fitting into the perspective guide right there. And so I'm going to turn the perspective guide off here for a second, and just mark some things up. So what, did I do the building on the corner? Yep, check, got that. Door and windows. Yeah, I've got actually a door. I got, a door over here, and I put another door over here on this side. And I've got several windows in there. You can see them, right? There's windows there, windows there, windows there. All right, another thing that is required on this, you have to have some text in it. Well, the Roadrunner gets all of his stuff from Acme Corporation, right? So boom, this is an Acme Corporation factory or store or something like that. So I've got text on there. I've got image on there. I've got the Roadrunner sitting here. So those are really all the required things: a building on the corner, door, window, text, image. So now we get down to the extras. What else? Well, even I put a sidewalk right here, right? That's extra. I've got the sun up here. I've got the cloud over here. I made it. That's probably really bad, but it's supposed to be like a street light, right? A lamppost street light kind of thing. So those are my extras that I did, but you can use your creativity on your extras and kind of come up with whatever you want. So, and I want you to remember that I'm not trying to cause a bunch of stress with these assignments while we're doing this remote learning stuff. So, I'm going to be pretty happy with, if you get a building on the corner and you got doors and windows and text and pictures and a couple of little extra things, then you're going to be fine. Don't stress over it. It's all going to be good. All right. So this is it. End of movie. That's it. That's what and it's today and tomorrow. You got plenty of time. And then you've got a week off. And then when we come back on, I think it's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. I'll tell you more about what we're doing then when we get there. All right. Fist bump.